Oh, hey guys. So I took about 5 squirts of the proof tinctures, and I think they're like 30 milligrams a squirt, and so that's like 5 squirts, 5 times 150 milligrams. And then I took 3 of the proof capsules, and those are 30 milligrams a capsule, so 90 plus 150. And welcome to Kushmas Day 1. Roll the intro.
Merry Kushmas!
Okay, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some of my... Man, I'm really feeling the drugs, guys. Okay. Get it together. Pull that Kushmas magic together. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some sweet treats that really help to get rid of that sweet tooth when I really want to make like brownies or go to McDonald's and get an ice cream cone or something. I'm going to share, these are things that I think no matter where you live should be relatively easy to find. They're fairly cheap, and I think that they're yummy, but who knows, my taste buds could be off or something. Okay, and on to item numero uno. That's right, if you know me, you won't be surprised by this one. It is Russell Stover's sugar-free Reese's peanut butter cups. Disclaimer about me, I hate peanut butter and caramel, but for some reason I love a Reese's peanut butter cup. There's a lot of companies that do sugar-free ones, Atkins, Slim Fast, I think like Hershey has a brand, and they all kind of suck. I mean, they're all like okay, you know, like if they were all that were out there, it's like, okay, they're like okay, but Russell Stover to me is literally better than a Reese's. Like my taste buds have like shifted to whatever sugar-free substitute is in the Russell Stover ones, because sometimes on a cheat day I'll buy regular Reese's and I'm like, ugh, they just like taste way too sugary. I love these. They're so yummy. They're decent in carbs. You can have 2 for a total of 3 net carbs. So my biggest issue is not eating an entire bag because they're just so yums in the tum-tums. Sweet treat numero dos that helps get rid of cravings for moi is the Russell Stover mint patties. Again, there's a lot of companies out there that make sugar-free mint candies. To me, they all taste a little yucky.
Yuck!
They all have like, I don't know, it's like the chocolate or something has like a weird aftertaste. But not these guys. They taste just like, I don't know, what are they? New York peppermint patties. I never really ate peppermint patty candies prior to keto personally, but I love them. For some reason, they really like curb your like appetite. Like when I have a sweet tooth, if I eat like one of these, I'm like, oh, I'm good. So if I'm having a hard time and like I just can't eat enough chocolate, I have 1 or 2 of these peppermint patties and I'm good to go. Okay, sweet treat option number 3, and that is the enlightened fudgesicles that I personally think are disgusting because I don't like dark chocolate, but I do have a hack that makes them delicious. Now, I'm not a scientist, so I can't explain why this works or why this is delicious, and it's very possible that it's all completely in my head, and what I'm about to say is completely not true at all. But for me, if I let these sit out for about 20 minutes and let them get soft, like really soft, like an ice cream consistency, they taste completely different, just like a regular like milk chocolate ice cream. And I literally just scrape it off of the wooden spoon, and then I take some sugar-free whipped cream and I just put it in a bowl and I eat it like a little ice cream sundae, and it is absolutely delicious and very yummy, and I love it. And if you like dark chocolate, then you could probably just take it straight out of the freezer and eat it, and it's delicious. Now, if you don't know, there are a lot of sugar-free fudgesicle options on keto. I don't remember the brands off the top of my head because I've had like 200 and something milligrams of THC, but I'll think of them later in editing and I'll post them on the screen. Like Breyers, I think, makes one. Carb Smart, I think, is a brand that makes one, but they're all like 4 or 5 carbs. But the Enlightened brand, all their fudgesicles are literally 1 carb. So it's like, that's why I learned the hack of just letting it sit out, and it kind of changes how it tastes, because the carb count was just so incredibly good that I was like, I literally don't have to adjust almost anything throughout the day. And at the end of the day, I still get to enjoy fudgesicle no matter what. Because when a fudgesicle is like 5 carbs, like, you know, it's like, okay, maybe I only get to have 1 tortilla at dinner, or, okay, if you're in keto, you know, you feel me, you feel my pain, okay? So, you know, I try to make the Enlightened fudgesicles work. I've never tried their other ice creams because they all have caramel or peanut butter in them, and I don't like those things outside of a Russell Stover's peanut butter cup, okay? I'm not a scientist. I can't explain that, okay? I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I'm just sharing my feelings. Please don't hurt me or attack me for doing so, okay? Okay, thanks. Sweet treat number 4, and they are these lemon balls that I can't think of the name of right now, but I will think of it and put it on the screen somewhere over here. In editing when I'm not on so many drugs, but they're these little like hard candies. I get them from Walmart, and I think there's a lot of chocolate substitutes on keto, but there's not a lot of citrusy substitutes on keto. So I love this, and I love anything that's a lemon flavor, okay? Anything that even remotely resembles a lemon Oreo, I'm gonna love. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it, okay? And my final tipperoonie. Snackaroonie. My final snack that I recommend on keto when you're having a sweet craving is going to be keto French toast. And I make keto French toast by buying, in my opinion, the best keto bread, which can be purchased at Walmart. And this is the, I don't remember what it's called. I'll put it on the screen. It's not enlightened, but it's like entitled, entangled, enriched. It's a word like that. It starts with an E. Something incredible, like Incredible Bites. That might be what it is. I'll put it on the screen. But it's something like Incredible Bites, Extraordinary. That's what it is. It's Extraordinary Bites keto bread. Walmart sells it. It's almost impossible to find. It's like always out of stock. But when I can find it, it's the best keto bread by far. And I've tried a handful of keto breads. Like there was one at Safeway I used to buy. Again, I'll put a picture of it on the screen. That, again, it was like okay. You know, it's like you buy it and it's like okay. Like it's edible. It's not disgusting, but it's also not bread. And then there's one I used to get on Amazon, and I think the company was called like the Zero Carb Company or something like that. And it was like, it was definitely like by far in last place as far as keto breads go. But like it was like tolerable for certain things, you know, especially when you're like really, really desperate for bread and you really miss it. But this one, the Extraordinary Bites from Walmart, is so good. It's so fluffy. It doesn't have any aftertaste, like no aftertaste at all. It's so good. It's so delicious. And my favorite sweet treat to make with it is French toast. So it's 1 net carb per slice. My French toast is super basic and easy. I scramble an egg in a bowl. I put the bread in the pan, dab the egg on both sides, flip it around, and then I put it in a pan with the butter, and then I just cook both sides on medium heat until the bread is brown and toasty. And then I use the Mrs. Butterworth sugar-free syrup, which is 0 net carbs, and I just heat that up in the microwave. And I just add some butter to my French toast, and it's literally so delicious, like the most delicious thing ever. This is my favorite when I'm really struggling and I'm like, I just want a cookie or a brownie or whatever, and I'm just having a really hard time. I make this French toast, and it's so good, and it really helps to get rid of that sweet tooth and put me back on track. A Rooney, Toonie, you know? All right, well, that brings us to the end of Kushmas Day 1, video 1. So thank you so much for sticking around and listening to my 5 sweet treat recipe, my sweet treat keto ideas. And comment down below some of your favorite sweet keto treats. I will see you tomorrow for another Keto and Kush adventure. I will see you tomorrow for another Keto and Kush adventure video. See you on the next one.